What happens when you take a woman who has a passion for photography, loves collage and textiles, and then recently discovers she loves working with beads? You have a multi-dimensional artist named Shoshana Coodin. I'm at Scarlattis now to see her work. Shoshana, this is your first piece of work that you've ever done. Can you describe it for me?
Sure. Well, I call it The Coast. And yeah, it took me 6 months to complete this work. It's all hand done, and it's a mix of beadwork and a whole bunch of different mixed media, so different objects and collage pieces. And
is this considered mixed media then? Because you've got beads in there, you've got twigs and paper and rock. You've really encompassed everything in this piece of work.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be called mixed media. I mean, I focus mostly on beads, but I use all sorts of objects. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So tell me how you got to the place of beads, because you've done photography, the collage. How did you get to this place?
Sure. I guess when I was younger, I just loved art, and I loved Aboriginal beadwork, and I wanted to learn how to do it. So just through trial and error, I figured it out and fell in love with the medium, I guess. Yeah.
So you're self-taught?
Yes. Yeah.
And how long would it take you to make a piece like what's behind you right now?
Sure. Well, this piece in particular took me a long time. It took me about 6 months. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, as time went on, I got faster. So sometimes a piece could take me a month, sometimes 4 months, but, you know, it just depends on what I'm doing. So
you've got some pieces that are on exhibit here. Are there any that are a particular favorite of yours?
Sure. Yeah, there's a few that are favorites. I've kind of gotten into a theme of using square geometrical shapes, so I've been liking that theme in my work more recently.
So is that the kind of thing that we're going to see here at the show?
Yeah, definitely, and that's kind of why I titled the whole show Squares and Other Shapes. I mean, I've been in kind of a square phase, so so that's basically what you'll see.
The square phase, is this something that's going to lead to the circle phase after, or we'll just see where it goes?
We'll see where it goes, I think, yeah. I think I was just, you know, I was loving the square, I guess, this time around, so we'll see what happens.
What gives you the most satisfaction out of being an artist?
I guess I love working with my hands, and I love the final product, and you know, reactions are always nice, but I think I love the process in particular.
And for a piece like this and some of the others that are on display here, where do you get your inspiration from? I mean, where do you get an idea from?
Sometimes I don't even know where I get the inspiration. Sometimes it just comes, and sometimes I have an idea in mind, maybe from another artist or from, you know, just life, nature, and yeah, anything.
Are your pieces for sale?
Yes, most of the pieces are for sale. Yes.
And what do you hope people that buy your pieces and take them home think of or feel when they look at them, or how do you hope they appreciate them?
I guess I hope they appreciate the work that I put into them, and the love and the craftsmanship that has gone into them, the thought that I've put into them. So.
A lot of people say that art is very subjective, so you know, everyone has their own view of what something is. Is that fair to say about your pieces as well?
Sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a taste, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not everyone's gonna love everything that you do, right. Especially in art. I mean, it's all up to the person's opinion, personal choices, and yeah.
And where are you hoping to go in the future?
I guess in the future, I want to be a full-time artist, whether it be photography or beadwork. So that's what I'd hope.
Which do you prefer?
I like them in different ways. Yeah, so I love beadwork because you're working with your hands. I love photography because I do more conceptual work with photography. So that's what I love about photography.
Well, who knows, maybe one day you'll marry the two together and come up with a triangle phase or something.
Yeah, the photography beadwork triangle phase, yeah. Totally.
Thanks, Shoshana.
No problem, thank you.
Shoshana's exhibit is called Squares and Other Shapes. It's on at Scarlattis, and it runs until the end of June. For more information, you can go to our website, www.shoshbeads.com. Let's go back to the studio now. There's more to come on The Noon Show.